Hello and welcome to this tutorial on shifts in verb tense or inconsistencies in verb tense. Now those are big words there, big concepts, but probably instinctively you know what this is about. Take a look at this sentence here. I was all alone lying in bed when I hear someone walking around downstairs. Does something seem a little bit off there? Yeah, look at those verbs. One past, one present, can't have that. That's what shifts in verb tense are about. So let's learn about them in this tutorial. The rule is pretty straightforward. Keep the tense of your verbs, that means past, present, future, keep them consistent. Keep them the same unless there's a reason for the shift in time. Let me read this sample sentence to you and see if you can detect any issues with shifts in verb tense. There was no way I could fight the current and win. Just as I was losing hope, a cat jumps off a passing boat and swims to save me. So yes, if you feel that something is wrong here, indeed there is. And there are a couple of ways for you to correct it. Which one did you choose? One way is to turn all the verbs into the past tense. There was no way I could fight the current and win. Just as I was losing hope, a cat jumped off a passing boat and swam to save me. Okay, that's probably what you want to do. Or it could all be in the present tense. There is no way I can fight the current and win. Just as I am losing hope. Okay, do you hear all those? Present tense. That will be consistent with the rest. A cat jumps off a passing boat and swims to save me. Here is a longer example to test how you're doing with this. I will read it, get a sense of what is wrong with this, and identify the verbs that are in the past and those that are in the present. Maybe even write them down in your own table, your own graph. Yesterday, I played basketball. Then yesterday I swim at the gym. I then ate lunch, and finally last night I sleep for a little bit. Then I wake up and ran a few miles while I listened to music and planned my day. Gives me a headache to read it. So how are you doing with this? Write down your answers, and those answers are here. The past tense ones are played, ate, ran, planned. Present tense are swim, sleep, wake, and listen. Now, because the sentence is telling us that all of this happened yesterday, then all of these have to be in the past tense. So you want to go ahead and correct that, and this is what it would look like. Yesterday I played basketball, then yesterday I swam at the gym. I then ate lunch, and finally last night I slept for a little bit. Then I woke up and ran a few miles while I listened to music and planned my day. So they are all consistent. They are all in the past tense. There no longer is that shift in verb tense that creates a problem. Now, of course, because this is English, there are some exceptions. This one, use the present tense when writing about literature. Even though it was written 100 years ago, it is alive today. For example, in Heart of Darkness, Kurtz rubs his bald head and says, "The horror, the horror." So that is in the present tense. He is still, as of today, rubbing his bald head. As of today, he is saying these words, even though it was written in the past. Literature is alive now and for always. That's the logic behind it. And you also use the present tense when you are expressing general truths, like Galileo discovered that the earth revolves around the sun. Okay, so that is past tense and present tense in that sentence, but it's okay because the Galileo discovered is referring to hundreds of years ago when he lived and did scientific research. But the earth revolves around the sun. That is the general truth now and for always. So that's it for this tutorial on shifts in verb tense. Not many rules, not too complicated. Once again, except for the exceptions of literature and general truths, you want to keep your tenses consistent, all in the past or all in the present. Okay? Hope this helps you out. Bye-bye.